Sagittarius North Node, what's going on? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy. And I'm here to bring you, this is the first North Node series that I'm doing. And this is going to be the first one for North Node in Sag. So if you have a North Node in Sag, this is for you. If you know somebody who has a North Node in Sag and you're checking out information for them, this is the place to be. This is a general read, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, if you are a North Node in Sagittarius and you want a personal reading, my information is in the box below. The personal reading will be more in depth because we're going to be looking at the other planets that are aspecting your North Node and your South Node for this reading. So with this reading, Sagittarius, what we're doing is we all, have, for those of you who don't know what a North Node is, your North Node is your destiny. It's what you came to this lifetime to accomplish and to achieve, and the energies that you came here to move forward to. Your South Node, which is the opposite polarity for you, which is Gemini, is the energy that you lived in past lives and even in your childhood. So you're taking the experiences that you've had in past lives and in your childhood, and you're using that energy to your advantage so that you can move forward to your energies of the North Node and behave and act and think and move towards the energies of your Sagittarius North Node. So I'm going to pull out 5 cards here, and we're going to take a look at what could be going on in your world right now that could be hindering you from moving towards your destiny and your North Node energy. Now, with the Sagittarius energy and the South Node in Gemini, in your past life, you may have been introduced to a variety of different ideas, ways of lives, lifestyles, and this could have even been in your childhood too. So, for example, you may be a military brat, what they call a military brat. Maybe you've lived in a different, couple different places, and been exposed to different cultures and things like that. And now, as an adult or in this life, you're going to draw off the energies that you learned about those different ideologies, different lifestyles, different philosophies, different religious views, and you are going to determine which direction you want to go. Another example could be that maybe in past lives or in your childhood, maybe you grew up in an environment where you didn't have your parents around. Maybe you grew up in, or maybe you grew up in an environment where you were exposed to, maybe you didn't, like I said, maybe you didn't have your parents around. Maybe you grew up with different family members, or you grew up in foster care or something like that. And so you were exposed to different lifestyles and different views and philosophies and beliefs on things. Maybe you grew up in an environment where you were exposed to criminal behavior, criminal activity, things like that. And so now as an adult, you know what that life is, and you may want to move away from it. Okay? Or it could be the opposite. Maybe you grew up, or another version could be you grew up in a very religious family. Okay? And maybe now as an adult, you have learned that, that those religious views don't fit with who you are and where you want to go in life. And so maybe you've decided to abandon that religion or that religious belief. Maybe you grew up in various cultures, been exposed to various cultures, and now you're deciding, okay, this is the one that I like the best, so I'm going to settle in this lifestyle. But your goal is to take all of the things that you've learned from past lives in your childhood, all the various ideas and things that you've been exposed to, and to decide what works best for you, what's best for you, philosophy, your ideology on life, the way you see things. So this is what your goal is to do. Your goal is to decide based on the things you've been experienced, based on the lifestyles you've been exposed to pick one that resonates with you. Okay? So the overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is Jupiterian energy. Jupiter does rule Sag. So let's see what this is about here. So we have the 9 of Wands energy in reverse, more Sagittarius energy. We have the King of Pentacles, Taurus. We have the Queen of Pentacles as well. All right, that's Capricorn. We have the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we have the High Priestess. This is the High Priestess? No, this is the Empress, excuse me, the Empress energy, Venus. So, Venus is in your first house right now, Sag. Is it? Or did it move yet? I don't know if it moved yet. Hold on, I gotta check and see. But at any rate, the overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So that is Jupiterian energy. So that talks to me, the way I look at it, Jupiter's in retrograde. When Jupiter's in retrograde, Jupiter is an energy of, first of all, when it's direct, it's an energy of good luck, good fortune, taking risks, looking at the glass half full. And when it's in reverse, what Jupiter wants you to do is to look at, if you didn't take a risk, why you didn't take it, right? And to put yourself in a position to prepare yourself so that when Jupiter goes direct, you will be able to take that risk and be lucky. Or what it looks at is you took the risk, but you miscalculated. So maybe you were not successful. And so when Jupiter's in retrograde, you're looking at, okay, well, I took this risk, but what happened? What went wrong? And then you get yourself back together so that when Jupiter goes direct, you're able to take the risk and be successful. So either you didn't take a risk for whatever reason, or you took a risk, but it was uncalculated. It didn't work out. Okay, so let's see. So the current situation is the Nine of Wands energy in reverse. So you may be ready or feeling as if you need to let something go, give up on something. You may be feeling like you need to give up because maybe you just feel like it's not working out for you, right? So maybe you're feeling like, okay, I'm not going to continue on with this. I'm not going to take the risk and continue on with this. I'm going to go ahead and let it go. The challenge in the situation is the King of Pentacles. So the kings are all about taking action, masculine energy, yang. So the challenge is taking action. I feel like the challenge is investing time, energy, and effort into a situation. You're hesitant on doing that. But your guides are telling you that your heart is there, your heart and your soul and what you want. You want to take that risk, but there's a reason why you're not taking it, okay? And with the Ace of Swords energy here, it could be that, there's some information that's missing. The swords represent thoughts, logic. So if this is Gemini energy, which is your opposite polarity, this could be that, maybe you're trying to come up with the right idea. Or maybe, the idea that you had, you have to clarify. Maybe there's some more information you need, right? But the outcome is the Empress energy. So the outcome is there is growth, there is potential, there is that long-term growth that you're looking for with the King and the Queen of Pentacle energy here. So let's take a look at the top five cards. So we have the World in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles energy in reverse, which is Capricorn. The Six of Pentacles is also, actually is Taurus. Then we have the Knight of Swords, which is your Gemini energy, your South Node. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is Leo. I'm sorry, Seven of Wands in reverse, which is Leo. So things didn't go your way, or you didn't take a risk because maybe things were, okay, you wanted to keep things fair. Opening up about something, messages coming in, deciding to give up. It could be about money. That perhaps your financial situation is not where you want it to be. That may be why you didn't take the risk. Yeah, it could be that your financial situation is not where you want it to be. Maybe that's why you're not taking the risk. Or maybe you're trying to be fair. Maybe you feel as if, okay, if I take this risk, Four of Pentacles in reverse is you opening up. So there's some missing information. You're not getting all the information. There's some more research you're going to need to do. I feel like for some of you, you may have wanted to move with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. Maybe you wanted to relocate or move. That could be the case here, but that's for some of you. For others of you, I feel like with this wheel here, you didn't take a risk because maybe it would put you in a position where you would be struggling financially. And with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like there was a lack of information in reference to the decision that you were making. And as a result of you having a lack of information, you decided not to move forward with it. Because with the Nine of Wands energy here, you could have been fighting for something or trying to fix, try to work on it, doing whatever it is you need to work on to get, where you need to go. But then something came about where you just said, you know what, forget it. Or something came about where you found out that it was not going to be your time, it was not going to be worth your energy. And I feel like what happened was this King of Pentacle energy. This King of Pentacles is telling me that you were working for something, you were putting in work, putting in effort. It was challenging, but you were doing it. But right before you got to the 10 of Wands upright, you decided to let the situation go. The challenge is because it wasn't going to provide you the stability that you wanted. It was not going to provide you the financial stability that you wanted. Okay, is what I'm feeling here. But it's what you love. It's really what you do. It's what makes you happy. You're convinced that this is what it is that you need. But where your head is at is there's not enough information for you to go on. Okay? You know for a fact what it is that you need and you want. But with this Venus energy here, Venus right now, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to see, where Venus was. Is it in your house yet? Venus enters. No, it's not. It's still in Capricorn. Actually, it just left your house. Excuse me. It just left your house and it went into Capricorn. So it's in your 12th house, the house of unknown. The unknown. So that's why I feel like there's some information you don't have. The Empress energy is an energy. This is Venus. This is about what you appreciate, what you value, what you love. And I feel like you value being financially stable. You value security. You value family. You value having a safe. Maybe you wanted to move overseas. Maybe you wanted to live overseas for some of you, and you decided not to. Maybe because of your employment. I feel like you didn't take a risk on something because you were considering everybody involved. And it looked as though you may have had to leave something or someone behind. And with the Knight of Swords energy here, maybe there's a lifestyle or a situation or a circumstance you're not ready to leave behind yet. You may have been fighting with yourself about it, but I feel like with the Seven of Wands energy in reverse, again, with the Seven of Wands energy and the Nine of Wands, like this is 16 Wands in reverse. What's the number 16 major arcana? The Tower energy. You're trying to avoid some type of a disaster here. And the Tower is ruled by Mars, and Mars is in Scorpio, which is your 10th house. Some of you don't want to leave your friends behind. You don't want to leave your old lifestyle behind, is what it is. So you may have had a really fun lifestyle in the past. You had a lot of friends. Maybe you had people taking care of you. Maybe you were in a connection or an environment where, there was financial stability and financial security. And if you leave this behind, there's no guarantee that you're going to have what it is that you want. So you're toggling in between worlds is what I'm feeling here. It could also be about a relationship too, commitment. Okay, maybe you've decided to not pursue someone because you're still seeing someone else. You do want to open up and connect with this person. This is someone that you do care about, you want to be with. But you're toggling between the single life and the married life is what I'm feeling here. And it's like you're going to have to, where your head is at is like, okay, I got to make a choice. It's like you know what you want. You want to be with this person. You want to have growth with this person and stability with this person. You do love this person. You care about them. But the challenge is you settling down, Sagittarius, North Node. This is what's been going on here in your head. So what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to go to the extended year, because here's the Queen of Wands in reverse right here. So you got an Empress energy here, okay? You got a Queen of Pentacles here, and you got the Queen of Wand energy in reverse with the King of Pentacles here, okay? So what I'm getting here is, for some of you, there could be somebody that you may have children with, somebody that you're in a relationship with, maybe you're even married to, but or maybe you didn't get married to this person yet because maybe you're not ready to leave singlehood behind. You could be a man or a woman, okay? It doesn't matter. But there is somebody that you care about, that you want to be with, someone that you see growth and prosperity with, and the universe is saying, if you go with this person or if you go with that lifestyle, you will be happy. Whoever this is that you want to be with. But it's just you having to let go of your South Node energy. Your South Node energy, that's that Gemini energy. That's that, being able to, if you want to be over here 1 minute, you could be over here. If you want to hang out with this one, you can hang out with this one. There's nobody really telling you what to do or where to go. You doing whatever you want, however you want it. Like a little social butterfly that a Gemini is. So you're coming out of that South Node energy, that Gemini energy. But what I feel like you could do to be able to benefit yourself moving forward to your Sagittarius energy, because Gemini energy, based on, what's going on is, like I said, long story short, you had your own lifestyle doing the things that you wanted to do, and now you've met someone and you're afraid to take a leap of faith with this person because you're afraid that maybe you'll get bored, things won't work out, you have to leave the lifestyle that you had behind. But that's your destiny anyway, is to pick from the lifestyles that you've lived which one works for you. And these energies could just represent something more stable as well. It doesn't have to be a person. So I feel like what's going on is you're accepting the reality of the fact that you have to make a choice. With the Ace of Swords here, where your head is at, it's like you know what it is. It's like that you have to move forward. If we're looking at the air energy of Aquarius, because this is the swords, Ace of Swords. So if we're looking at the air energy of Aquarius, it's like, it's time to move forward. If we're looking at the air energy of Libra, this is you considering your other person's feelings here with the Six of Pentacles as well, right? If we're looking at the Gemini air energy, then we're looking at, how you're coming up with a creative idea of how you can, in some way, shape, or form, do what it is that you want and, have the relationship or the lifestyle that you want. So I feel like what you may be able to do, what may be able to benefit you, and I feel like with you as an individual, is if you decide that you're going to move towards a particular individual and you want to settle down, I feel like this person is going to be good for you because you're going to be able to grow with this person. See, Gemini energy doesn't like to be stagnant. And the thing here is that, with the Empress energy, this energy represents growth, meaning that you're not going to be stagnant. If the Empress was in reverse, then I would say, yeah. If this Queen of Pentacles was in reverse, I would say, yeah, I hear you. You might get bored with this person. You might get antsy. Things may not turn out the way you want them to, and you may regret taking this risk with this person, or this situation, whatever it is, okay? But I feel like you're going to have the flexibility that you're looking for, right? With this Empress energy, it's because you're going to be able to see the value in what it is that you're going for. You see the value in it. You know that it's time for you to move forward with it, but you're still hesitant because you're wanting to keep your options open. And this could be about anything, okay? A relationship, a job, a move. You're just afraid that you're going to miss out and that, you may be in regret is what I feel like here. But I feel like you're going to be okay. Yeah, because, this is what I'm getting. So I hope that made sense. I didn't mean to fumble over things in the beginning, but, I was just trying to figure out where, what this could be. It could be a couple of different things. Like I said, it could be a job. It could be a relationship. It could be moving forward and having children, where it's like, okay, now I have to put the single life behind because now I'm a mother or now I'm a father, or I have to settle down now. And the next thing that comes after you settle down could be possibly children. And it's like, okay, do I want this lifestyle? Or moving from some place where, it's real laid back and mellow to some place where it's hustle and bustle. It's a different lifestyle. You've experienced it before, but you've experienced other lifestyles too. So it's like you're trying to figure out which is best for you, which is why you haven't taken the leap yet. So with that being said, North Node and Sag, we're going to go to the extended. I'm going to pull a couple cards for each of these just to get a little bit more understanding of what comes out, as far as what the decision is and what could be holding you back, and why. And we'll get some advice. But this looks good in the end here. It definitely does. But maybe you just need a little bit more information with this Ace of Swords, or maybe you're just afraid to take the risk with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here and the Six of Pentacles. It's like you want to be happy too. You want to make someone else happy, and you want to be happy too, right? So you know that you're going to have to be open, right? But you're wondering if this person maybe could keep some things from you, or if there's everything, like, what is it that I don't know about this person? What is it that I don't know about this situation? Should I take the leap of faith? Should I do it? And with the Seven of Wands here, you're ready to you're ready to stop fighting yourself about it, and you're ready to move forward. But I feel like you're afraid with the Queen of Wands energy in reverse. So you're hesitating. You're procrastinating with the Three of Wands, right? So, but you don't want this person to leave you behind with, and I feel like, there's certain things that you may have to leave behind, and you may feel like you'll miss it. So let's go to the extended and see what we got going on. If this resonated with you at all, let me know in the comments. Click the like button. If you need a personal, reach out to me. My information's in the box below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next reading if I don't check you in the extended. Later, Sag, North Node.